So here is my 200-mile review for my Swagtron EB7. I posted a 100-mile review video a couple months ago, and here's my second video, and I will show you that I got 200 miles. 200 miles, yeah. And last video I made, I didn't go over a whole lot of details as to some of the problems that I was having. So this video I'm going to try to. My number one complaint was that they didn't have extra batteries for these bikes. They advertised that they would, you know, on the website it says swap it out for a fully charged battery. Well, how do you do that if they won't sell you an extra one? So I complained and complained and complained, and finally got an email back about 2 weeks ago saying, hey, we have batteries, or we will on May 8th. So I will finally be able to get an extra battery for this bike. That was my number one complaint. I noticed a while ago I was pushing on the brakes, the back brakes, and the bike was pulling to one side. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Maybe the brakes needed to readjust it again, but it turns out that it was this kickstand. The kickstand part right here, this bolt right here was loose, and it was pulling the kickstand into the tire somehow. But I just tightened that bolt and got it fixed. I did mention that I was going to get a cup holder. I did get a cup holder finally. Instead of taking the cup holder off of my daughter's pro bike, I just went out, or my wife actually bought me another one for my birthday here. So it works out. She's got a cup holder and I have a cup holder. And I actually like this one better than the one that my daughter has, because it'll fit just about any size cup in there. I don't know if I showed you that I got the phone holder last time. Oh yeah, I did. I did have a phone holder. So, one other complaint that I have is, I can no longer charge the bike inside, or with the battery inside the bike. I have to actually unfold it and take the battery out, because this little port right here, or that one, no, it is that one, no longer, I think it fell in, so I actually have to take the battery out and charge it inside now, and then put the battery back in. So I'm going to send it back in here probably next week and see if I can get all these problems fixed. Another complaint that I have is, this started happening right away when I got this bike, but I didn't pay any attention to it because it didn't affect the functionality of the bike itself. But here is my complaint. Let's see if it's going to do it this time. It might not actually do it. There is, where it says 200 miles, it shows an E and then a 30 code error. And I might have to do another video on that to see if it pops up. But now it wants to make a liar out of me. It's after like a mile of riding down here, it'll show you E30. And I contacted Swagtron representative, and they told me that it was a communication error between the motor and the display. And I was worried that if I send it back, that they reset everything, I would lose all my miles. They can't guarantee that I'll have my miles, so I might actually have to start all over again. And I suppose that's alright. Let's see. This pedal right here is stripping. Put too much weight on there, and the bolt here was coming loose. I just have to tighten it, I believe, or rethread it somehow. But I'm hoping that when I send it back in, they will be able to fix it. Well, I think that pretty much wraps it up. I am overall happy with this bike. If I can still ride it, I'm still going to ride it. So we'll see when they send it back, or I will do another video when they send it back and let you know whether or not they fixed everything under warranty. I've only had the bike for about 5 months now, so they should be able to fix it. They did send me a shipping label, but I'm guessing that it'll get there and then they'll probably say, hey, you got to pay to have it shipped back. But we'll see. I'm going to send it back next week and try to get all these minor errors fixed and then get back on to riding again. Alright, well, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave one under the video. Thank you.